Well, good morning, and welcome to the Daniel Sauls Show, where you will witness sports talk and debate from yours truly, Daniel Sauls. Well, I have nothing else left to say. Let's get started! And welcome again to another episode of the Daniel Sauls Show. Before this video starts, make sure to go like, subscribe, turn post notifications on as always, and I'll be back with another video. But to start this video, we're going to be talking about the NBA, and yes, it is the off season, so it is a perfect time to talk about this topic. Where does Steph Curry rank all time? Well, he's 10th on my list. And I'm going to tell you a few reasons why he's 10th on my list. But I'm going to just tell you a few things about Steph Curry that makes him a top 10 player. He's a 4-time champion. He's a 2-time MVP, one unanimous, the only unanimous MVP in NBA history. He's a 1-time Finals MVP. He's a 9-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA. He's a 2-time scoring champion, and he's the greatest shooter God ever created. That is the one big thing that he has on everyone else, is that his shooting is unparalleled. His shooting is undeniably the best out of anybody's that we've ever seen. The only people that come close are Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, and Klay Thompson. And they're still not even close to Steph Curry. But here's my top 10 list. LeBron's obviously number 1. Jordan's number 2. Shaquille O'Neal is number 3 on my list. Shaquille O'Neal, if you didn't know, Shaquille O'Neal was the most dominant force this game's ever seen. In those 3 years that he won with the Lakers, he was unreffable. He was unstoppable. I watched it myself. The man could freaking break goals like crazy. He was unstoppable. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is 4th on my list. One of the greatest players of all time without question. Kobe Bryant's 5th on my list. Second best player that comes to Jordan and what he actually did. He was a mirror image of Jordan. He's the closest thing to Jordan in a sense of mimicking his game. Then we'll go to Larry Bird. Larry Bird's 6th on my list. If you don't know, I believe Larry Bird's better than Magic Johnson. But Magic Johnson's 7th on my list. 7th is a pretty good spot for Magic. Magic Johnson's the greatest point guard and best passer of all time. He was flashy. He was unstoppable when it came to that. He had to play center in the finals, and he did. And they won. Bill Russell's 8 on my list. 11 rings. I mean, yeah, he played in an era with only 8 teams, but, I mean, he still has 11 rings. You can't take it from the man. Rest in peace, Bill Russell, but Bill Russell, man, he's one of the best. Then I got to go with Tim Duncan. Timmy D. The big fundamental. The most boring superstar in NBA history. He's got rings, man. He's got 5 rings. You can't deny it. Tim Duncan's one of the greatest players of all time. Greatest power forward of all time. And then we got my man Steph Curry, which is what we're talking about now. He is 10th on my list. The reason why Steph Curry can't get higher than that for me is because he will never be better than Magic Johnson. Ever. He will never be better than Magic Johnson. Ever. I don't want to hear any excuses with this anymore. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. But he will never have the career, and he will never be better than Irvin Magic Johnson. I'm telling you, he won't. So to me, unless I put Magic Johnson higher on this list, he will not get past number 8. And I don't think he'll get past number 9. The only player I could seriously put him over is Tim Duncan, because he's not going over Bill Russell or any of the players above that. So, if we're going to look at it like that, he can only get to 9th on my list. So, he can only do so much more in his career to get him 9th. So, the limit to him, or for me, when it comes to Steph Curry is 9th on my list. That's what it comes down to. But that's really what I feel like about Steph Curry. I don't like the fans. I don't like his game style, his gameplay, whatever you want to call it. I don't like it. But he is a winner. And he is a champion. He is a all-around talented offensive force at the height he is, and he did what he had to do for this league. He changed and revolutionized the game like nobody else. And that is why he has to be on the top 10. But he won't get past 9. That's all. He can't get past 9. But he's 10 right now. Hopefully he can get up to 9 once his career is over. But I feel like he's 10 right now, and he's pushing 9. That's really all I got to say. I'm Daniel Sauls, the host of the Daniel Sauls Show. And I'll be back with another banger video very soon. But once again, I'm out with the new Daniel Sauls Show.